Hello America, hello world. We are back with another episode of Tony Magnum Muscle, Big Heart Invading. Today we're going to go over meal prep and my little weight loss journey.
Tony, what is the purpose of this recent want to drop some weight?
It was motivated by two main reasons. As some of y'all may know, I was 350 pounds at my heaviest, then I stabilized around 320. But what really pushed me over the edge was, yes, the fat acceptance movement people. Their delusion just pissed me off. And it kind of motivated me to separate myself more from them because I don't relate to them. The delusion of being fat was never with me. But part two, the biggest reason, I've been a gym rat my whole life, but dealing with normal people who always turn into assholes, asking you about fitness stuff, blah, blah, blah. Me being fat was like the low-hanging fruit they could always talk shit about. Long story short, this dude was asking me, what should I do for him to lose weight? And I told him what he should do. And then he was like, well, you go to the gym and you're still fat. And I'm like, I'm not focused on weight loss. I was all about strength training. I was, pumping iron. But the way he did that, I'm like, you're trying to be a pretty boy all this damn time. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. So I hauled off, decided to start losing weight. Shout out to Alan Roberts and Coach Greg on that, because I followed their little guidelines a little bit. And boom, I lost 5 times the weight that motherfucker said he wanted to lose.
You're not trying to be a pretty boy?
No, I'm not trying to be pretty. Not to throw shade at bodybuilders. I know they do it for a professional purpose, yada yada. But you got some people out there who just want to be pretty. And me trying to also be on the masculinity role, being pretty is not the focus. It should be more about what we can do with our body. If we look good in the process of taking care of ourselves, so be it. But nah.
Tony, let me ask you something. You ever tried to lose weight before?
I have. Back when I decided to join the Marine Corps, young, chubby, after high school young man, I decided to go ahead and lose weight the hardcore way. Diet restrictions, also trying to starve myself. Went down from 280 to 235. But I passed the fitness test. It was not a sustainable thing because it was very short-lived. It was to a goal. So now I did a lot more smarter, and we're about to go into the grocery store and show you a little bit of that aspect. I think we're good.
Why are they so big, Tonyo?
You shut your mouth.
What you got there?
The diet sodas, 0 calories.
Diet Mountain Lime. The Diet Cola.
0 calories.
Does it bring the cat out in you?
Shut up.
Stop looking at it. You can't have it.
All right. Honey, I'm home.
Ain't no damn honey here.
What do you mean?
You ain't got no honey.
Oh shit, you're right. All right, so now we're about to start the meal prep. No shame, shun.
What the fuck?
What?
You are not a stereotype.
Damn, you're right. All right. But speaking of stereotypes, the newer methods I learned out of how to diet, counting the calories and so on, that's how I did beat the stereotype of being another fat trucker. Some of y'all may have seen my little trucking videos. When I started in the trucking, I was 274. And then that whole year out there getting my experience, I walked out of the truck at 259. So don't tell me it can't be done.
So you mean to tell me you was a big time truck driver?
A little bit. I'm a big time truck driver. Shout out to Bonehead Truckers. Now, this is the first meal of the day when I get up before I go to the gym. As you can see, we have the Quest bar. I like this because they're low in calories, good chunk of fiber, and a good little chunk of protein. Banana. I also try to get a little honey up in there, and 2 scoops of protein. Go ahead and get the morning started with that protein synthesis. Now this right here is my first meal after the gym. It is the meal that Greg Doucette actually does himself. He talks about it all the time, the anabolic French toast. So we got this keto bread here. The keto bread is because it is lower in calories and higher in fiber, keep me full throughout the workday. So we want to go ahead and drench that in the egg whites. Got the ground cinnamon and vanilla extract. Now this right here is another reason why I like the keto bread. One carton will get you 8 slices, and it's just, look how well it's soaked up on the egg right there. So, you know, 1 loaf, 2 cartons, and it's, oh, there we go, make it flat. I like how it disperses that way because it keeps a nice little even count. Crap! cut. And voila, the whole stack for the whole week. This is a good idea to have whenever you're just doing meal prep and you want to get the meals done for the whole week. Boom. This is easily 5 meals for the whole week for me when I'm at work. So also, it's innovative for work, so don't make excuses for yourself. Boom, make it happen. This is for the next portion of the meal, all these chicken patties. I like the chicken patties because of how they're portioned. So it gives you a nice even count where you don't have to actually weigh it or anything. Yes, I know that sometimes the nutrition labels lie. They could be up to what, I don't know, 10% off, blah, blah, blah. But I've been reading the labels for the longest now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So season them up a little bit more, a little tip. And then we're gonna put them in the skillet. So this is the 3 seasons here. Black pepper, salt, and a little parsley. Give it that little green, healthy effect. Now, these are the sides. These are going to be 2 different meals. One group of chicken patties is going to come with the rice, and the other chicken patty is going to come with the broccoli. I am a lazy cook, so I like these packets right here because they just get the job done. You nuke them, separate them, boom. Alrighty. So what I do with this little setup here, I finish my first bag of rice. It's just they'll be divided up in this way. Basically, I don't measure it, I don't scale it. I know I'm lazy, but I just basically read the bag, chop it up into about 3 to 4 pieces, whatever. And when it comes to the chicken, cut it right down the center. I like to cube it up just a bit. See that? Cube it up. Cube it up. Oh, one more cut. Pause it. Boom. Boom. And that goes for 1. So this will all come out to be 10 different servings. And there will be some extra chicken, so I just sprinkled a little extra on the whatever spare bowls I have left. And that's the second meal of the day right there. The just chicken with broccoli rather than the rice. And this right here is the dinner when I get back home. It's going to be a beef patty along with a portion of these potatoes right here. And also, I like to put 3 whole eggs with that meal. So I heat the potatoes and the beef patty back up. I cook the eggs fresh at home because I don't like frozen eggs. It just, yeah. And this right here is the dinner, the final product. You got the beef, you got the potatoes, and there will be 3 eggs cooked with this. And then I also have a scoop of HTLT casein whey protein. I like the casein protein because it is thicker, you know, that's for the final meal of the day, bedtime, all that good stuff. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Tony, what about the weekend? This is the weekend menu. We're going to cook up these mushrooms and this spinach into 3 batches of eggs. So it's going to be a 4 count of eggs with those meals. So it's 3 of those, 1 meal of these with 2 of these waffles, and also, hold on, instead of because if I go to the gym on that day, instead of the Quest bar, I have a Quest muffin. Just a little bit of a change up there. Don't want to be too monotonous. So that is it's a lower calorie version for that whole day, just in case I decide if I want to go get a little extra snack or something. So it's lower calorie, but it's just all I'm going to eat for the weekends. And I didn't have to cook it because I already have one this weekend made. So boom, that's what the final product basically looks like. That's my last little meal of the day. See the mushrooms, you got the spinach, you got the eggs, and a little salsa on top. Other random snacks on the healthier side may include this: pickles, sardines, apples, these low-calorie Yasso bars, and various protein bars. We have the Anabar here and the MRE bars from Redcon 1. And now we're going to do some big brain math. Let me see. What do the calories actually look like? I don't know. There's going to be estimates, and there's also going to be me rounding up because I know they lie. So I go ahead and round up in certain scenarios. So the math may not be right, but it's a rough estimate, and it's the tool I'm going to use. So here we go. With the Monday through Friday meal, starting with the pre-workout meal, we're looking at 540 calories. That's the protein bar and such. Then meal 2, that's the French toast, 420 calories. Meal 3 and 4, which are the 2 lunches at work, 300 and 330. Then the final meal when I get home, that's the beef, the potatoes, and the casein protein and the eggs. Grand total is 780, and that brings that daily Monday through Friday calorie count to 2370. And then for the weekend meal, if I stick to that one, let me see. The first meal would be the protein, going to the gym and whatnot, 540. The second meal, the waffles, is about 350. And then the grand total of the three, because it's the same egg meal, the 3 egg meals with the spinach and the mushrooms, we're looking at 925 when that meal is spread out through the day. So that would give me a grand total of 1815. And that's for the weekend. So that leaves the room. So basically, it's like I'm staying under roughly 2,500 calories or so. Pretty cool. Oh well, I like the results, don't you? And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more, because I'm going to keep trying to bring it to you. Tony Magnum Muscle. You want some? Come get some.